don't have anything you can play, Darnell? No games? Just cry you a song. Well, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out for a bit. How's the weather been by you, man? We're getting like the remnants of the hurricane by me right now. Just lots of rain. No wind or anything, just rain. It's been raining for fucking 3 days. Huh. And I hear there's like another system building up that might become another like tropical storm or hurricane. Fucking crazy. No current. Oh, you mean no electricity? Oh, that's crazy. only one kid right now. The other kid's still cooking. And, he's pretty good today. Yeah, no, the second kid's still cooking, man. Keep looking, brother. There's somebody out there for everybody. Sometimes you find them where you least expect it. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like that, doesn't it? But, you know, just keep looking, man. Hell, me and my wife met online. You never know. You really don't. Do you ever go out and try to meet women, man? Like the bars and shit? Well, beaches might be one of the best places to meet women, man. Like, plus you get to see them already half naked. I mean, that's half the work for you already done. I'll tell you a place you actually meet women, like supermarkets and shit. Just don't know how to approach a woman in the supermarket, though. That's the only thing. That'd be kind of weird. Right, like some chick is walking down the cereal aisle and like trying to figure out what cereal she wants to buy. How the fuck do you go up and approach her? Oh yeah, beach is definitely better. But, see now the problem with the beach is women rarely go to the beach alone. They always go in groups. So it's not always easy if you're flying solo to, you know, be able to infiltrate a group of women at the beach. That's the one problem, man. That's much easier to do at a bar. If there's like a group of 2 or 3 women, it's easier to kind of separate them a little bit. You know, especially if the bar has a band or they're playing music. Maybe 1 or 2 of those girls are into the band or, you know, dancing or something. Or they're off ordering some more drinks. You know, it's easier to infiltrate in a bar. This is such a weird fucking band. I don't even know if they did any more albums, honestly. Nope. Oh wait, they're actually, they changed the name of their band. Hey, what's up, Joke? How you doing tonight, brother?
Ain't no red house over yonder. No stormy Monday waits for you.
Damn, Darnell, you that tall? Holy shit, bro.
And I'm not looking for the truth. And I tell you what I'm getting rid of next. You and your blues.
No, they didn't change the singers. They just changed the name of the band.
Your bad roots permanent. Communication breakdown.
But
Watching someone reinvent their 19th nervous breakdown.
I can't.
Suffer from a color. I suffer 'cause of you.
I can't really find too much on the band.
Everybody's suffering 'cause of you and your blue.
Hey, Ari. What's going on? You're awake?
Ain't going down no crossroads. Ain't going to just no throne. No, you won't got a hold on me. Ain't going to heaven anytime soon. Your bad roots permanent. Communication breakdown. Like watching someone reinvent their 19th.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were that fucking tall, man. How you doing tonight, Ari?
I'm done with coexisting. This is heavy lifting. You're my growing codependent over you. And baby, while we had it, I've had it with you and your blues.
I really wish this album would get more respect, man. This was such a great comeback album. Everybody suffers. So, Ari, you guys gonna come to movie night tomorrow night? And if you've never seen the Hellions, it's a decent movie, but that Halloween atmosphere it throws off, it's the absolute best in my opinion. How about some more weird metal? You lost 20 pounds, so now you're 150. Yeah, no, you're... I'm probably about a buck. I'm probably between 145 and 150 right now. Be right back. Dead soldier. Yeah, it's been my weight for quite a long time. I've probably only gained about 10 to 15 pounds since I graduated high school. But that's good. Like I guess you could say I like my junk food. I like my snacking food, you know. I love like kettle chips. That's my weakness, man. I'm all about kettle chips. Candy, not a big candy guy. Sweets, not a big sweets guy. Ice cream, I love ice cream, but I really don't eat it that much. Yeah, you know, my bad foods are honestly beer, which in moderation is actually good for you, but I go over the moderation limits. And kettle cooked chips, man. But then my other snacking foods are like fucking trail mix. I love like almonds and nuts and cashews. With some like dark chocolate chips. If I eat chocolate, it's dark chocolate. I'm talking like 75% or higher. Walnuts, almonds, cashews, hazelnuts, pistachios, man. Just fucking give me nuts. Or langoons, which is what a cashew is. And I think a pistachio is too. Like I usually only have 2 meals a day. I usually have a pretty big breakfast. Typically 2 eggs, sunny side up. Usually 1 or 2 hash browns. Sometimes I'll have meat. If I have bacon in the house, I'll make a couple slices of bacon. If not, a sausage patty. If not, then no meat. Maybe beef jerky. And I will get an everything bagel, and that's usually my breakfast, and that holds me over for like half the day. And then I'll come home and I'll eat dinner, whatever dinner might be. Like today, well, yesterday I made it. Tonight we ate it, like homemade chicken soup with rice. The chahu? I don't know what that is, Darnell. But I mean like a trail mix, like, you know, just a big bag of it, or I'll make it myself. You know, maybe throw some dried craisins in there too. I like dried craisins. Not a big raisin guy, but I like dried cranberries. What juice? I don't even know what you're talking about, Darnell. You didn't have to delete the messages. I'm just not entirely sure what you're talking about. And yeah, no, her family sounds pretty baller, I gotta say. Chanu. Oh. Wait a second. Not Chahu, it's Chanu. Oh, no, it is Chahu. I guess that's what you guys call cashews? Huh. I just looked it up. No, technically it wasn't an error. I actually found something called Chahu. And it just seems like it's another word for cashew. Fucking weird. Yeah, shockingly. Who fucking knew? So this band, fucking a really weird band. I guess this is another one of those bands. I don't know if they ever did another fucking album. I know. You know what? I think they did. I think they did one more album. Really weird. Their genre is epic doom metal. Kind of cool though. I definitely like that album. Okay, so I was like so far off. Apparently that band has been around since like the early 90s. And from that album we were just listening to, they've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But their last album was in 2014. It's weird. They sound like such a young band. But yeah, no. Not at all. All right, how about some real metal? I don't really care for Starfruit that much. I don't think it has much flavor. I think, you know what? It's funny that I'm actually playing this album. I think today is the anniversary of the release of this album back in 2016. You know, this is probably easily becoming one of my favorite Testament albums. It is so fucking bad. Just, oh, in every sense of the word. Like, such a fucking monster album this was. Way better than Titans of Creation, I'll tell you that much. And nothing against Titans, man, but you know, the only thing I just hate about Testament right now is, you know, they're going 4 years in between albums, and it's killing me. This album was 2016, all right? The album before that, Dark Roots of Earth, was 2012. Titans of Creation was this year. I think Formation of Damnation was 2008. Yep. And before that, before Formation of Damnation, they took nearly 10 fucking years off. Hey, Mag. Are there two types of heavy metal or one category? Ooh. Darnell, there is metal, and then there are probably 50 to 75 different subgenres of metal. Like, what you are listening to here is thrash metal. And even a deeper subgenre of thrash metal, it is called Bay Area thrash metal, which is where thrash really was kind of invented. And if you want to go even deeper, this band is actually technically considered a second wave thrash metal band. They were formed in, like, ain't talking 1983-ish, 1984 is when they were formed, and that was second wave thrash. They didn't put out their first album till 1987. And even then, their first album, they put out an LP, sort of, with their original singer, but the original singer left, Zetro, he left to join Exodus after Paul Bailoff died. Exodus put out two albums with Paul. No, one album, 1985. They put out Bonded by Blood. That was with Paul Bailoff, and then Paul died. And then that's when they brought in Steve Zissou. Yeah, there's traditional heavy metal, there's doom metal, there's thrash metal, there's death metal, there's black metal, there's you know, hardcore metal, there's crossover metal. There's speed metal. There's power metal. Power metal sucks, though. I don't play none of that power metal shit here. There's progressive metal. Like, you can just go fucking on and on and on with the different subgenres of metal. There is alternative metal. Sure. But thankfully, you know, the 80s never died because we still have this band right here. Testament is one of the few bands that will not let Bay Area thrash metal die. And in my opinion, Bay Area thrash is probably the only good thing to come out of that. Hang on a sec. Yeah, she's usually sleeping, but now she has night meetings again, so she's up a little later than she usually is. What about Life of Agony? Wow. Bringing up Life of Agony, huh? I was gonna play some System, but you're bringing up Life. I gotta play some Life of Agony. What would I call Life of Agony? Life of Agony, I don't know if I would really call them metal. But, like, they could be in that hard rock, alternative metal area. But now we're gonna play some. Now we're gonna play some Life of Agony. You brought them up. I gotta play them. That's how it works here. Never shine. Yeah, we're not doing anything for Halloween. I'll be working Saturday morning, and we're not opening our door this year for trick-or-treaters. All right, let's take it back to 1993. I want to say they were Brooklyn band. Were they Brooklyn? Yep, Brooklyn. Man, when this album came out in '93, it was a big fucking deal. Band came out of nowhere and they just dropped this monster album. I've seen this band live once. In 2013, I saw them on a 20th anniversary tour for this album, and they played it in its entirety. Fucking, it was a good show. It was a really good show. Go. Through and through. Fun fact about Life of Agony. The lead singer, well, the original lead singer, Keith Caputo, is now back with the band, but he is no longer Keith Caputo. He has since come out as a trans individual and goes by Mina Caputo. For a while after Keith left the band in the 90s, they got the singer from Ugly Kid Joe to fill in. But I've heard some of their stuff, some of the live shows from, I guess, the last few years, and they still sound pretty good with her singing. Yeah, we're not going to get into it. Just not worth my time to discuss it at the moment. But Yeah, but they definitely lost a lot of fans over it. Trust me on that one. Dude had such a unique voice, man. A unique, angry voice. Like, I like to make fun of certain music and call it angry white girl music. This is angry white boy music. Like Alanis Morissette. I joke and I call that angry white girl music. 'Cause motherfucker, it is angry white girl music. Alright? Life of Agony? At least this album. Angry white boy music. Absolutely what it is. But man, I wish bands would put out albums like this again. You know, this album came out at such a really awkward time. This album came out like right in that area where grunge was really grabbing metal. You know, you had bands like Pearl Jam, well, metal and rock. Pearl Jam and Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains, and I don't count Nirvana. They're junk music. The fucking Nirvana's terrible. But Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, you know, all those bands in the grunge scene, they were really fucking grabbing hold. And then here come these boys from Brooklyn, and they just fucking killed it. Fucking killed it. You know, it's just the metal scene today. You know, thankfully, some of the godfathers, legends, and pioneers of the genre are still with us. They are still together as a band, and they are still producing music, and they are still touring. Bands like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, you know, Ozzy still has his band. He's still technically trying to tour, and he's still putting out music. May not be very good music, which is, trust me when I say, really rare for him, because he doesn't put out bad albums. But his last album is terrible. You know, and all good bands and artists have bad albums. Judas Priest has a couple bad albums, all right? Nostradamus, not a great album. And it's a fucking double album at that. Redeemer of Souls, yeah, it's okay. Not a great album, though. Rockarola, oh, God. Oh, no thank you. Iron Maiden's got plenty of stinkers. Never understood this song. I always loved it. Don't ask me to explain whatever the fuck this song is about, 'cause I don't know. But this was just like who System of a Down was. They put out powerful songs like BYOB, Soldier Side, Lonely Day. And then they put out Attack. Attack, I think, was a serious song too. We'll play that next. We're gonna play some. We're going to do a good system block here. I haven't listened to these two albums. This was a double album in 2005. This was a double album back in 2005. And they were both fantastic albums. And they had songs like this, and they had serious songs.
Breathing each other's lives, holding this in mind, that if we fall, we all fall, and we fall alone. The cold and sincerity of steel machines have consumed our euphoria, transforming us into muted dreams, dreaming of the day that we attack, 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 fetal servitude. We attack, 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 attack with pesticide. We attack all the years of propaganda. We shall attack.
So System of a Down is a very political band.
We already know. Candles cry towards the sky, raising your flags along polluted coasts, dreaming of the day that we attack, 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 fetal servitude. We attack, 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 attack with pesticide. We attack all the years of propaganda.
They sing a lot about war and politics and government. You always zone out. But the band, the band is Armenian, and the Armenian people have gone through some shit, man, and they're going through some shit right now. So they got a lot to pull from in terms of source for their musical inspirations, and you hear it in a lot of their songs, especially their later songs. These two albums in particular, man, they're powerful albums.
What's the philosophy of displaced minds? The bombing of all homes and villages. Truth is the only source, bleeding minds, bleeding till the day that we attack, 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 fetal servitude. We attack, 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 attack with pesticide. We attack all the years of propaganda. We should attack all the homes and villages. Attack all the schools and hospitals. You attack all the rapes and villages. We shall attack.
They haven't put out an album since these two albums in 2005. Serge has gone on to do his own solo stuff, and that is super political, and it's actually amazing. Like, it's good stuff. I'll play some in a little bit. So this was the big hit off this double album. One album was called Hypnotize, the other one was called Mesmerize. They wanted to release it as a true double album, but their record company wouldn't do it. So they had to split it up into two albums. They didn't want to, but their record company would not release it otherwise. So this was the Mesmerize was the first album to come out, and this was the big hit off of it, and it's a really good song. Welcome back, Darnell. I actually don't listen to Kill Switch. If I did, I would definitely play some. I don't listen to them. I forgot how good this song is. The song stands for Bring Your Own Bombs. What is power metal? Garbage. Like Dragon Force and shit like that. That's power metal. Sunshine. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time.
Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Blast off! It's party time, and we don't live in a fascist nation. Blast off! It's party time, and where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? 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 Healing process disappearing into Moses.
Like if you listen to the lyrics of this song, man, they're powerful. They were powerful fucking 15 years ago. They're powerful now. All right, Darnell. Have a good day at work, man. I will catch you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Blowing up the sunshine.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sun. Where the fuck are you? Where
Such a great song.
Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? 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 They always send the poor. They always send the poor.
Another one of those fucking songs like, what the fuck is this? Man, get you fucking moving. Another one of those songs where don't ask me what the fuck it means. I have no idea. I just think it's a bad fucking song, man. Fucking dumb song, but god damn, it fucking jams, don't it? So after 2005, System of a Down sort of kind of they broke up, but they didn't really break up. They just kind of went their own ways for a while. They just needed a break. That break has lasted fucking like 15 years. They got back together and they have done some touring. But Serge, the lead singer, Serge Tankian, he really wanted to do his own stuff. He really wanted to go heavy into the political and type of music, and he did. 2007, he released an album called Elect the Dead. Fucking phenomenal album. Again, very heavy in the political agenda shit. But God, good album. And the follow-up album, was it the follow-up album? Well, actually, the follow-up album was actually really good too, Imperfect Harmonies. That was a great album, and the follow-up album to that in 2012, Harikari, that was a really good album too. So let's visit some songs off each album. This is off his first album from 2007. Probably my favorite song off the album. His solo music nowhere is not heavy. Like, it's still got a good rock feel to it, but it's not heavy at all. At least most of the songs aren't. I'll be right back. I need a beer. It's very fitting to be playing some Serge right now. He's been lobbying for peace with the conflicts going on in Azerbaijan with Turkey and just a few other places. It's a bit of chaos in that area of the world right now, and his people are, you know, they're not getting slaughtered, but they're taking a beating right now. So definitely fitting to be playing some Surge. Dude is a really good songwriter, I gotta say. And he's got a hell of an ear, man, I'll tell you. So that was off his first album from 2007. The album's called Elect the Dead. Fantastic album. Just, it's good through and through. I'm not sure if it's his best. I actually do think his 2012 album might be his best. If not, it's my favorite. We're going to visit a song from his 2010 follow-up album called Imperfect Harmonies. It's another really great album. There's not really a bad song on it, but this is probably my favorite. This song just has a beautiful flow, man.
Borders are the gallows of our collective national egos. Subjective lines in sand, in the water, separating everything. Fear is the cause of separation, met with illicit conversations, procured by constant condemnation, national blood painted persuasions. Here's my song for the free. No, it's not about praise and publicity. Corporatocracy, what a hypocrisy. Aristocracy, there's democracy. Fear is the cause of separation, met with illicit conversations, procured by constant condemnation, national blood tainted persuasion. The king is dead and now we're dancing in the streets. As the waters rise, we're merely,
You know, it's been a while since I listened to these albums. But he's sleeping in the room next to mine. That's kind of fucked up. You shouldn't have to be quiet. That's not where he's supposed to be sleeping. That's not fair to you. I mean, you're paying to live there. You're paying for certain luxuries, and being able to make a tiny bit of noise, that's one of your luxuries. That's bullshit in my opinion, man. That's straight up bullshit. Well, why would you be allowed up there? I mean, that's their living space. You know, you have your living space, and I'm assuming you have your own separate entrance, right? So, I mean, that makes sense to me. All right, so we're gonna jump into a couple songs off the 2012 album, Harikari, however you want to say it. Probably my favorite of his solo albums. Love this album so goddamn much. I remember when I first got it, I listened to it fucking for a couple weeks straight. So fuck it, I would continue to use it as your space.
Let's figure it out. No bullshit. Fuck, let's figure it out. No bullshit. Fuck, let's figure it out. Fuck, let's figure it out. Fuck, let's figure it out. No bullshit. Fuck, let's figure it out. No bullshit. Fuck, let's figure it out. Fuck, let's figure it out.
Don't know. Probably the heaviest song he has on these three albums. Yeah, I would continue to use it at your space. You're fucking paying for that space. Fuck him. If he's fucking in the doghouse with his old lady, that's on him. He shouldn't be fucking encroaching on what you are paying for. When we used to Airbnb our rooms upstairs, I didn't fucking go upstairs and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna kind of hang out in this room because my wife is mad at me while I had a guest up there. You don't fucking do that. I thought you Canadians were supposed to be fucking nicer and more considerate about this shit. Tell you, man, all that shit about the Canadians being super nice, man, I'm starting to believe that's a fucking load of bullshit.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah, fun song. Everybody says, "Oh, the Canadians, they're the nicest people, man. They seem like assholes to me sometimes." I mean, no more bigger assholes than Americans, but you know.
Creating a crime, just armed with melodyne. Looking at a mime, the rhymes are all mine, but no one pays no mind over the ching-chan, ching-chan, ching-chan. In the daytime, face covered by the grime, sucking on a lime when no one pays no mind. Slamming on a rhyme over the ching-chan, ching-chan. Super Bowl halftime, anytime is wartime. Second season's pastime, gonorrhea overtime. Put that in bedtime, no more pantomime over the ching-chan, ching-chan. I'll fuck your mind over the springtime, degrading in your prime. A thought so asinine, but no one pays no mind, and no one pays a dime.
Born again, maybe. Oh, he's a born again. Oh God, that's the worst. Oh, fuck me running. You got involved. Well, not involved, but you're in the midst of a fucking born again Christian, man. Every time it's wartime. Overtime. Chime. Chorus in this song is just so goddamn on point. Yeah, man, fucking a born again Christian. I will be fucking dealing with a Jehovah's Witness, man. I'll tell you something I found out about my work. Apparently, there is a large amount of Jehovah's Witnesses that work at my job. I don't know who is, but apparently, this is what I was told by somebody, that there is a large amount of them. I'm like, oh, fuck me. And like, those are people I actively try to fucking avoid. I make do, but now he's encroaching on our space. Oh, dude, fuck that. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. And if I'm paying for something, I feel entitled to be getting what I'm paying for. My fucking ass would be fucking throwing his food into the goddamn garbage. But again, I'm American. I'm entitled to fucking everything, right? But fuck you, man. If I'm paying for something, I'm getting it. I don't care who the fuck you are. That reminds me of a story. I'm sure you know who the band Linkin Park is, right? And it comes time. I love that line. I listened to 2 more songs from this album. Because this album's just fucking amazing. Okay, so a long time ago, one of my old jobs, I was going to a restaurant. It's a really nice restaurant in Manhattan to pick up some equipment for my job. It's called the Blue Marlin, I think. I don't know if it's still there. At least I thought it was called the Blue Marlin. Whatever. So I'm going to this place that I think was called the Blue Marlin Bar. If it was, it's not there anymore, and I can't find anything about it. And so I had to go upstairs into like their private VIP area to go pick up this equipment. And I'm going upstairs, and somebody stops me. And they're like, "Well, you can't go in there right now." What are you talking about? Like, who are you? Like, well, you can't go on. There's stuff going on in that room right now. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I was told to come here at this time to pick up my fucking equipment. I'm like, you're not stopping me. I'm going in here, I'm picking up my equipment, I'm fucking leaving. It was about 5 minutes of arguing with whoever the fuck this person was. And they're like, alright, you know what, you can go in, just get in and get right out. So apparently they were doing a photo shoot with Chester Bennington, the singer for Linkin Park. So I walk in, like, I don't know who this guy is. Like, I know the band. I don't fucking listen to that garbage music. And I obviously don't, I don't know what he looks like. So I go in and I'm picking up, it was like a projector and a screen and shit. And I'm gathering my equipment, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" I looked over again. I don't know what he looks like. I go, "Oh, I'm just picking up some equipment. This is my company's equipment. Just picking it up. It was from an event last night, and then I'm leaving." And he looks at me and he goes, "You know we're in the middle of something right here." I look at him and I'm like, "Okay. Like, give me 2 more minutes. I'm gonna be gone. You'll never ever see me again." And he's like, "But you're disrupting our photo shoot right now." I'm looking at him, I'm like, does it really look like I care? I just want my equipment and I'll leave. Then, and this is why I have no respect for fucking him, and I don't even care if he's fucking dead. Fuck this guy. He looks at me and he goes, "You know who the fuck I am?" I started laughing. I'm like, if I'm supposed to know who you are, I'm sorry, dude. I have no fucking clue. I'm Chester Bennington. I look at him because at that time I don't even know if I knew who that was. I'm like, dude, is that supposed to mean something to me? Like, if you were Ozzy Osbourne or Zakk Wylde or fucking Rob Halford, you know, then we might have something to talk about. Like, the name you just dropped, I'm like, dude, I don't know who the fuck you are. He got so mad. And, yeah. When I left, I looked him up. I looked up the name, and I'm like, oh, he's that loser from Linkin Park. Okay. Yep. I can't make that up. Can't make it up. He was just such a raging asshole. Exactly. And you know what? When he died, I saw so many people saying, like, oh my god, he was the nicest guy in the world. Like, nicest guy in the world? He was the biggest douchebag I ever had that wasn't privileged of meeting. Like, fuck him. Dude was just a raging douchebag, and I don't care who you are, how big of a Linkin Park fan you are. I met the dude. I know. Like, literally, I was in the room for 2 fucking minutes, and he was just a raging thunder cunt the entire time. Just a goddamn diva through and through. Like I was in. I was trying not to disrupt anything. I just needed to get my goddamn equipment. 2 minutes. Like literally, it was a screen that I could just like push back down into its carrying case, lock, and then it was a projector. I had the bag. I put the projector in the bag. I grabbed the power cord. Like that was it. That's all I was doing. And he was just the biggest raging thundercut I've ever met. So, you know, when people try to talk to me about Lincoln Park and Chester, I'm like, I tell that story. I'm like, dude, I met the guy. He was an asshole through and through. One of the only, but not the only, like, celebrities that I met at that particular job. I met Frankie Muniz, Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle. He was nice. He was a cool kid. I met him at it was like a weird like little art exhibit thing for Getty Images. Just random, but he was nice. I didn't meet him, and it wasn't actually at a job, but I happened to see him on the streets of Manhattan while I was doing my work at this job. Christopher Lloyd, you know, Doc Brown from Back to the Future. I saw him like walk past me, and I'm sitting there, I'm double, triple, quadruple taking. I'm like, is that fucking Doc? And I was like, should I go chase him down? I'm like, I can't do that. I can't be that guy. And I didn't do it. But yeah, man. No, Chester Bennington, asshole, absolute asshole, man. I saw Doc. I didn't get to Christopher Lloyd. I didn't get to talk to him, but I did see him. But no, yeah, Frankie Muniz. He was really nice. He was a cool kid. Yeah, he was a man at that time. He was a cool dude. Absolutely. All right, what we got? We're at 9:30. All right, we got some time. We're gonna go jump back into some real metal here, and I am gonna go take a quick leak. But here's a band. I don't think they ever made another album. I heard these guys on, I want to say it was Seton Hall Pirate Radio, fucking 13, 14 years ago. They were like a good version of Five Finger Death Punch. Because Five Finger Death Punch is dog shit in terms of musical abilities. But in terms of the sounds that they were going for, this band was sort of in that same genre. And it was a much better band. It was a band called Sanctity. And this was their hit off, as far as I can tell, their only album. I'm going to look it up when I come back from taking a leak. Album was called Road to Bloodshed. Oh, that felt good. All right, let's jump into some like melodic metal. I don't listen to too much melodic metal. I guess you could call, a lot of folk metal melodic, but it's not melodic metal. It's folk metal. It's different. A cool band. They had at least, um, I don't know, 3 good albums. 4 good albums, I guess. And we're gonna jump into like their last good album, in my opinion, from 2009, band called Scar Symmetry. Um, how do I explain this band? It's just good melodic metal. I haven't listened to this song probably since this album came out. I think I liked it. Fun fact about this band, at least on this album and the 3 prior albums, the vocals you are hearing, the clean vocals and the rough vocals, are the same singer. Now, this was incredibly taxing on him. Especially during live shows, switching back and forth from clean to rough vocals, it was taking a lot out of this guy. But god damn, he was a fantastic singer. So he left the band after this album, and his singing was so goddamn great and unique that the band couldn't find another singer that could match him. So they got 2 singers. They got one singer that does strictly clean vocals and another singer that does only rough vocals. Because this guy was just irreplaceable. All right. What about some Rush? What about some Canadian music? I don't play a lot of Canadian music, do I? What about something good that came out of Canada? Man, here's a progressive rock band that just, man, how you get better than Rush, right? Can't stop thinking big. I'll tell you, man, Rush. Three-man bands are just, a lot of times they just don't work. But if there are any three-man bands that are just leaps and bounds above everybody else in their genre, one of them bands is Rush. In terms of progressive rock, Rush is the mountaintop. They are the peak. And there is nobody even close to them on that mountain. And the other three-man band that I believe might be one of the greatest bands ever to exist on this planet, especially when it comes to like British New Wave, is absolutely the goddamn Police. thinking big. Can't stop thinking big. The Police are just... And I had the absolute pleasure and honor to see them live twice on their certifiable tour. Is that what it was called? I don't even know. So good though. Oh man. All right, here's a good song by a crappy band. I don't know how else to explain it. Just what it is. I mean, honestly, who really likes the Butthole Surfers? I don't. I don't think I've ever met anybody who likes the Butthole Surfers. But this was a good song. May not like the Butthole Surfers, but there's no way you don't like Who Was in My Room Last Night. Pound. Yeah, but most of those bands don't get a song as good as this one. And I tell you, the video for this song, one of the best videos. Absolutely one of the fucking best videos, man. Especially from those early 90s fucking videos. Oh, it's so good. So good. And the song is just a goddamn jam. So in sort of the same vein as that band, sort of that kind of rockabilly style. Um, how about we jump into a little Reverend Horton Heat? Doesn't Not a super popular band, but man, I'll tell you, they had some good songs.
It's a psychobilly freakout. It's a psychobilly freakout. I'll tell you what it is. It's some kind of a Texas psychobilly freakout. That's what it is.
This is just a fun band through and through. Most of their songs are they're weird songs, but you know, they're just a good rockabilly band.
It's a psychobilly freakout.
Alright, I got a band I don't typically play too much 'cause I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I do like some of their stuff. You jump into a little Megadeth.
Just another day. It was just another fight. It was words strung into sentences. It was doomed to not be right. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. There was nothing left of us. There's one thing I can do.
I'm trying to think if I have any like cool metalized like video game music. I don't think I have any like on my playlist. What I do have is I think they're Finnish. A Finnish heavy metal band for kids who dress like dinosaurs. I swear to fucking God, I am not making that up. Been examining my head. Like, I can't even remember, like, how much of that album I've actually listened to. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain this band. They were a heavy metal band for kids who dressed like dinosaurs. Uh, let's listen to a song. I haven't listened to him since I downloaded this album just for fucking shits and giggles.
Hei pienimmät ja lyhyimmät, jos haluu nähdä, tulkaa eturiviin.
I think they're Finnish.
Ja pisimmät ja vanhemmat, olkaa hyvät, jääkää takariviin. Sillä kohta alkaa heavy metal show. Voihan räkää, mikä säkää, on bändi tullut meidän kaupunkiin. Hei iskä siis, nyt lähdettiin, on pakko päästä illan konserttiin. Ja nähdä tosi raju heavy metal show. Rippi rappi, pomppi momppi, kaikki pomppii. Heavy Saurus, muppi pomppii.
The music is actually very Kiss-like.
Nyt kuulla voi, kun intro soi. Onko kaikki valmiit rokkaamaan? Takamenon, kun takakenon. Ottaa ja pistää tukat heilumaan. Nyt on aika alkaa heavy metal show. Rippi rappi, pomppi momppi, kaikki pomppii. Heavy Saurus, muppi pomppii. Milli pilli, on meno villi. Heavy Saurus, onko hyvä meininki? Vai pitäisikö mennä nukkumaan?
Actually not awful, you know? It's not a bad band.
Ootteko valmiina? Ja kaikki huutaa! Rippi rappi, pomppi momppi, kaikki pomppii. Heavy Saurus, muppi muppi, pilli pilli, on meno villi. Heavy Saurus, rippi rappi, pomppi momppi, kaikki pomppii. Heavy Saurus, muppi muppi, pilli pilli, on meno villi. Heavy Saurus,
Alright. Need a palate cleanser after that band. Again, like, the music's not that bad. It's actually kind of a jam. But it's funny, if you Google Heavy Saurus, you see exactly what they're dressed like when they play. you know, whatever kind of gimmick works for you, you know. It really is. It's a bad fucking tune, man. I have one of their albums. I've really never listened to it through. Right? They gotta be Swedish. Not Swedish, Finnish. Yeah. They are a Finnish heavy metal band that formed in 2009 with music aimed at children. The band members are known for performing in dinosaur costumes. I know, that's pretty cool. I have their first album from 2009. They put out eight albums since then, and they are still together putting out music. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I take my son to a Heavy Saurus concert. Yeah, well, you know, I don't think they actually toured the United States, but if they did, all right, how about we start winding down here? 10:15. Let's play. How about we play a couple cover songs? Play a couple cover songs, and then we'll call it a night. Here's a cool one. It's from Fear Factory. Fucking Gary Newman.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors, and it's the only way living in cars.
Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you and it keeps me stable for days in cars.
No, it's a really good cover. It really is. Fear Factory actually does. They do another cover. Fucking U2. I hate U2 more than fucking life itself. But they do a cover of New Year's Day? I gotta look. I think it's New Year's Day. I just don't remember what fucking album it's on. It's a later album. Maybe I'm wrong about that? I thought they did. No, they definitely do a cover of U2. I actually like their cover. All right, let's do some more covers. How about we do Machine Head? Covering. Well, covering Battery is too easy. It's a good cover. But how about Machine Head covering The Police?
Just a castaway, an island lost at sea. Another lonely day. There's no one here but me. More loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. I've sinned and SOS to the world. I sinned and SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in the bottle, yeah. Message in the bottle.
That was a big hit for The Police. know if you can actually add music to OBS. I mean, I just play this all from my own library. All right, how about something a little different about a guitarist, one of my favorite guitarists named Gary Hoey. He's known for surf style guitar, covering Charlie Brown. Indeed. Love this part. That's such a fun cover. I love that one. And how about we close out the night with one more cover. One of my favorite covers. A song I typically like to open up my stream with, and a song we used to open up our podcast with.
It's me, Urban Monster. Welcome to Planet Halloween.
Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're doing a Halloween movie double feature. We're watching Halloween 3 Season of the Witch and another really good Halloween film called Hellions.
All of them, to the very last man. Violence, brutality.
Trick-or-treaters are all dead. Isn't it beautiful? Take a walk in the cemetery. Get eaten up by cannibals.
Celebrate Halloween.
Oh, hopefully you come, man. Halloween 3 is a great movie, and Hellions is a lot of fun, too.
Love and kisses.
Ah,
Penny, baby.
I love that song. I really do. One of my favorites. Alright, that is it for me tonight. Maybe Saturday night I'll come back for a Halloween stream. That'd be fun, right? Anyway, Mag, thanks for hanging out. Anyone else who's here, thank you as well. Ari, Darnell, Joke. Thank you guys for stopping by, and